Well, hello, fire signs. Welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the Twin Flame forecast for the new moon in Cancer. So welcome back to you if you are a returning subscriber, and hello to you if you are brand new here. As I said, my name is Toni, and this is the Twin Flame forecast. So all we're doing is we're going to create a sacred container by getting out the Palo Santo and welcoming in and inviting our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christed consciousness to please join us at the table. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, place, and space, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christed consciousness. And now we're going to set our intentions by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We call in our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, guardians of the four corners, Mother of the earth, Father of the skies, sacred ones, we call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask you, please be present with us and please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. Okie dokie, my babies, fire signs, are y'all ready? I am always ready for you. Are you ready for me? Because I'm ready. Let's see what's up with you and your twin flame under this Cancer new moon. Guys, all feeling the feelings. So don't forget, this is the new moon. This means it is time to manifest. So what new things do you want to manifest this month, fire signs? I got a big, long list. This girl got hashtag goals. So what's your goals? Let's talk about it, okay? I very often feel like I'm talking to myself up here. Be sure, if you just get like 30 seconds of your life, you have nothing better to do, leave me a little comment down below. Be like, yo, you're not talking to yourself. I was here. All right. Yeah, ready? Let's begin. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. What is going on with fire signs under this new moon in Cancer? And what is the energy between them and their twin flames? What is the energy between our fire signs and their twin flames? This new moon in Cancer. Thank you. What is the present energy surrounding our fire signs? Thank you. That was nice and quick. 7 of Cups. So, there's two ways this card, well, just like all tarot cards, there's more than one way to read this card. The first one is you have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices you can make. But sometimes having a lot of options, a lot of choices, that's not always a good thing because that can cause decision paralysis, and this can cause indecision, okay? And so the good news is, fire signs, you got a lot of options coming your way right now. You're soon to probably be in high demand is what I'm hearing in my head. It doesn't feel like just like you are going to have a lot of options in your life, but it feels like a lot of people are going to be choosing you or asking you to participate with them, and you're going to have to make this decision. Where do you want to give your time and your energy and your effort, okay? So let's see what's going on with your twin flame then. What is happening? What is present energy surrounding our fire signs, twin flames? 7 of Pentacles. So this is the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So your twin flame could be any of those 3 signs for some of you. This is choosing which seeds to plant. Okay, so you're where you have a lot of options coming and you're going to have to make a choice which option to take. They have to choose. This is because, as you know, you're mirroring each other. Their choice is what seeds to plant and what seeds, weeds, what in their yard is weeds they need to pull and what seeds should they be rowing and hoeing, okay? And so both of you have a lot of choices to be making during this new moon. You're moving towards what path are you taking, what options are the most appealing to you, and your twin flame is just really trying to decide how to lay the path, okay? So when they're making the choice over what seeds to sow, in other words, it's not that they have a lot of options being given to them like you. They're just trying to decide what do they want at all. Like, it's not even about, deciding between A and B. It's like just deciding anything at all. Like, hey, what would I like? And so that's their energy right now. They're just trying to make a choice, period, where you're trying to narrow your choices down from many, okay? So what is the wall getting between you and your twin flame this new moon, fire sign? What is the wall getting between our fire signs and their twin? The High Priestess, y'all still not talking, not during these next 2 weeks for sure. So during this new moon, you probably won't be manifesting conversations, communication. There is still silence between the two of you. This is definitely the card of radio silence and static. Okay, so then what will help? What will help open up the communication between our fire signs and their twin flame, please, Spirit? What will help open up communication between our fire signs and their twin flame, please, Spirit? All right, you got 2 cards. You got the 4 of Wands and the Page of Cups. I really do like this. This is navigating towards a new path, okay? The Page of Cups is kind of a happy little surprise, something you don't see coming, okay? And then you see the wrong card. You see this 4 of Wands, okay? So sometimes the 4 of Wands is seen as like a wedding, okay? It looks like a wedding arch because the 4 of Wands is community support and celebration. In other words, you're being supported not by the overall general public community, but by your actual community, your friends, your family, your peers, your co-workers, your neighbors, your actual literal community, not just the community, like the general public. Okay, so that's what this is. This is, what will help is one, it feels like, you know, as you're trying to make the decision, choice, as you, fire sign, are trying to make a choice between all these, a decision between all these choices you have coming. And of course, they're just trying to decide which way to go, period, like at all, like what is my actual direction. This is not to be done alone, okay? Fire signs, and I say this as a fire sign, we like to be a little bit, I don't want to say loners, but we don't like to be told what to do is what I'm trying to say. We like to make our decisions by ourselves, and you're not going to tell us what to do kind of energy, yeah? So what they're asking is, it's not that you're asking somebody to tell you what to do, but you are being asked to please reach out and have somebody help you navigate these decisions, navigate these choices, because I think that there's a option coming forward. You know, this is the 7 of Cups, this is the Page of Cups. I think there's another option that's going to come forward that you don't see coming, that's going to be a surprise, all right? And this is going to be an option that you're definitely going to want to lean towards and take, that you're not going to get offered if you're not in working with your community, with your team, with your the people who love you and have your best interest in heart and in mind. Okay, so this is not about being an island during this manifestation season. Okay, fire signs. This is about learning to work with your community and reach out and ask for help. And the more that you will, the more you're attracting to yourself a kind of a little cherry on the sundae, something you don't see coming. All right. So then, how can progress be made between you and your twin? What can fire signs do to move towards the light with their twin flame this new moon under Cancer? What can the fire signs do? Oh my goodness, y'all got like half the deck. Look at that, seriously, like a bunch. We're not going to do that many. What can fire signs do to make progress, to move towards the light with their twins? What can fire signs do to make progress, to move towards the light? All right, you got 3 cards. We'll take that. We've got the 2 of Swords. We've got the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Now, it's interesting because these are some pretty opposite of what I would call moving towards the light cards, okay? These are, in fact, cards that some people might refer to as more of the negative cards of the tarot. But in this case, we're asking, how can you take these and move towards the light? So let's talk about what are the positive aspects of these cards, okay? So first up, you have the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords, as you see how she's got that blindfold on and she's throwing the darts blindly, right? This is about learning to make choices. Very often when this card shows up, it's not learning how to balance your passion and your emotion. And so you're just kind of shooting in the dark. You're not coming from a place, like you're not able to make a tempered response, okay? Then, and the reason why you haven't been able to make this tempered response, is sitting right here beside you, is this 5 of Cups and this 5 of Wands. You've really, you and your twin, it feels like, have just been focused too much on your past individually or your past as a couple, okay? You've been focusing a lot on your struggles. You've been focusing a lot on what you've lost. And instead of focusing on your struggles and what you lost, what you're being asked to do is to take off this blindfold and look to see, what do you still have left? The thing is that I feel, especially fire signs, what I'm hearing very loudly in my head here is that you think, between you and your twin flame, that it is over. That you two have just completely, because you're not talking, this high priestess energy right here. Here's your wall. You're not talking, okay? And I get the feeling you haven't spoken in a very long time. I'm going to guess way more than a year, maybe even 2 years or more. I mean, you haven't spoken or had contact. There's been zero contact with your twin flame for a very long time, because the last time there was a little bit of a disagreement, an argument, y'all chose to walk away. One or both of you did. And in fact, the reason why is because you couldn't see past the problems here, and you couldn't see what was left of this relationship. And so you just decided to throw the baby out with the bathwater and end the whole thing. You couldn't see, literally, you couldn't see what you had. And so you ended it. And so in order to move this relationship towards the light, move it towards progress, and what you're going to have to do is both of you are going to have to get really real with yourselves. This is not about, like I said, you're still not communicating, okay? The high priestess. It feels like, in order for you both to know what choices to make, okay? Because this is where, remember, what the work that you do on behalf of yourself, you're doing on behalf of your twin fire sign, okay? You're going to have to look at yourself, okay? You're going to have to look at, where are you giving too much attention to situations that are past, that are over, and where are you continuously focusing on things that can't change, and only focus on what's wrong, instead of looking and seeing, you see these 2 cups still standing on the table? Where are the 2 cups that are still standing? So, the 2 of cups in tarot is the partnership, the union. Instead of looking and crying at the past over the spilled milk, why are you not looking at the partnership, at the union? And that's the point. If you want this partnership to come back together, or if you even want this partnership to come together at all in the first place, it's time to take off the blinder and take a good look, hard look at, where are you crying over spilled milk? Where are you not giving appreciation and gratitude to the things in your life that you already have? And how and where and why is the question I guess I should be asking. Are you continuously focusing on the struggles, on the conflict? It's time to get really real with yourself. Take that blinder off and look at yourself. Evaluate, why do you keep crying over spilled milk, and why do you keep going back to these same conversations over and over and over in your head that are already done, these arguments, these disagreements, and these fights? Why can you not look fairly at the situation here and now, and not as it was in the past? And if you can look at the situation objectively, without blinders on, and take away this argument, the hurt, the pain, the thing that caused you to run, okay? Whatever it was that caused you to run, take that off the table. This is not about that, okay? And it's not about what led up to that situation. It's about what remained. What remained? If you took all that off, what remained? Do you and your twins still have love between the 2 of you? Do you have understanding? Do you have growth, expansion? Do you have grace? Do you have the opportunity to give each other the space to become your fullest potential? If you do, then now is the time to let go of the past and to work towards healing this relationship for both of you, because I think something's wanting to come in that just might surprise you. All right, fire sign. I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, be sure to give me a big old thumbs up, a like, share, subscribe. I will see you at the full moon in Leo, fire signs. It's going to be yours, Leo. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you then. Until the next time I see you. Love y'all. Bye. I didn't hit the button. Let's try that again. Love y'all. Bye.